Hello, 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 and welcome to the first standalone edition of Beards N Bitchin with me, your host, Tanya Candler, right here on YouTube. You usually catch me and catch Beards N Bitchin on my podcast, on 21st Century Rocker Mom podcast, which is here on YouTube and wherever you get your fine podcasts. I'm also the owner of Rockaholic Grooming Company, but I thought I'd bring you Beards N Bitchin as a standalone little episode series here on YouTube, because it's somewhere we as the bearded community, I'm not a bearded person myself, but I make bearded products. And in the bearded community, we need a place where we can do some beards and bitchin'. Anything bearded, anything bitchin' about beards, and any bitching we want to do about the bearded community, in the bearded community, company bitchin', owner bitchin', whatever you want to do. As long as it's bitchin', it belongs on Beards N Bitchin'. So, join me for every episode of this little short thing that we're gonna embark on together. And what are we talking about on this episode? What to do when Karen needs to talk to the manager. Paging the manager, we need the manager, because Karen needs to talk to the manager. There's a problem at HQ. There's a problem, and Karen needs to talk to the manager. What happened? What happened to me? I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to me. Somebody complained, and I got my first complaint. Now, I've never got a complaint before, so this was very odd. I've gotten constructive criticism before, but in the nicest way. But never a complaint, and never in a rude way. And this was very, 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 overtly rude. Trying to be rude. So, the first complaint was, I'm saying the first complaint because this is a crazy story. The first complaint was, I ordered one of your soaps, and this person had made a pretty big order. And they said they couldn't smell the batch of soap that I made. So what do you do as a company owner? You investigate that complaint and you take it seriously. I take it seriously. This is my business. This is my livelihood. This is how I keep my lights on. So I investigated it. I reached out to other folks who had ordered the exact same soap in the exact same batch and said, hey, do y'all have a scent problem with the soap in this batch? I got a resounding no from everybody. They can all smell it. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's not the soap. I can smell it too. I still had some on the shelf, so I smelled it. I'm sold out of it now, but I can smell it. Very strong. It was one of my strongest scented soaps as far as IFRA guidelines go. It was one of the strongest ones that I have, and I saw it actually on a soap review. And someone was talking that they could smell it really well. So I'm not worried about the smell. I wasn't really worried about that so much, but I'm just what can we do to remedy this? What can we do to make this better? So we reached out and offered this person a gift card, and in more of an amount than they spent in the shop, and they were just no, I feel like you're blowing me off. F you, I don't want one of your gift cards. And you know what? You know what else? Here comes the second complaint. Number 2, the second complaint. I can't smell any of your oils. They don't smell like anything. They're not scented. They're all from the same batch. Again, so what did I do? As a company owner, what do? You investigate said complaint. So I reached out to the folks that ordered the exact same oil and things that I had seen reviews on from the exact same batch. And they all had no problem smelling it. I didn't want to say to this person, have you smelled too many oils? Have you gone smell blind? Because let's be honest here, folks. It's happened to the best of us. When I'm working with leather, for instance, let's say for a long time, I can't smell shit for a long time. Go put your face in some coffee. It'll make it go away. It'll clear those olfactory processes where you smell, and that part of your brain that is responsible for your smell and that response with that particular sense. So I didn't want to insult this person and say, do you have COVID? Why can't you smell my products? So, I said, what can we do? I don't think we're going to be able to come to a resolution here. What can we do to please you? Because no matter what we say, you come back with resistance. So they said they wanted us to send them a bunch of our oils in the same sense and even in different sense, but to make them stronger. And I'm I'm not breaking IFRA guidelines. I'm just not. Some people don't follow them. I do. It doesn't matter. To each their own. It's whatever you do. I just don't want to burn somebody's face off and get in shit for it. I'm good. So this person who couldn't smell our products and couldn't smell what I make wanted me to send more of my products that they can't smell to them. So to me, this just made no sense. And to this, company owners, is what you need to look out for. This phishing bullshit, when people say, oh, I can't smell this and I had trouble with your product. If it broke and it's smashed in the mail, even if it's like the post's fault, send them a new one, send them a replacement, send that out to them, help them out. But if it's a complaint like I can't smell your soap, then I can't smell your oil, then I want more of your oil that I can't smell, that just sounds suspect. So investigate that complaint, investigate it. Be with like the Hardy Boys, be like Nancy Drew, be like one of the investigators. I don't know who the investigators are. Be like fucking Agatha Christie, I don't care who you're like, but investigate the complaint. So again, like reaching out to oil customers who hadn't had problems, no problems. So I finally said to this customer, like, you know what, I don't think that we're going to be able to come to like a healthy and happy resolution for you. How about I just refund your money and just refund your cash? So I immediately refunded them, and they were just like, whatever. And that's, again, it's like, I don't think we're going to be able to come to a happy resolution. So, but as a company owner, what can you do? You can press that refund button and not get abused anytime that you want to. This person proceeded to message my company probably 14 or 15 times, like back and forth, trying to get a resolution and just saying they weren't happy with anything. And again, like I say, watch out, company owners, for these like phishing people who don't like your products but want more of them. Doesn't make sense to me. Tell me, comment below, does it make sense to you? Because it doesn't. So that's what I'm bitching about on this episode of Beards N Bitchin. Check out Rockaholic Grooming Company. If you haven't checked us out already, please enjoy the products. We always send a little free something in each bag. Be on the lookout for that. And again, be on the lookout for the next episode of Beards N Bitchin and find out what we'll be bitching about next. But again, when Karen wants to talk to the manager, sometimes you just got to refund Karen, said Karen, and say bye-bye to them and just not sell to them again. When their name comes up in the shop, just say sorry, like instant refund. Instant karma, instant refund. You want to act like that, you're going to get it back. What you put out is what you're going to get back in. So until then, I will see you on another episode of Beards N Bitchin. Stay bearded, stay bitchin', rock on. Mwah. Love ya.